And welcome back to some more Madden 20 Carolina Panthers franchise. Today we're going to Indianapolis to face the Indianapolis Colts, who do still have Andrew Luck on the team. I started this game obviously before Luck retired, and nobody really expected Luck to retire. So he's in the game still. So this is a big game for the Panthers, coming in at 9-4-1, tied for first with the New Orleans Saints, who are also 9-4-1 coming into this week. And the Saints will play the Tennessee Titans, I believe, and it's being set up next week for next week's game at home against the Saints. If the Panthers can pull off this win, it'll be for the NFC South crown. The Saints obviously have the tiebreaker over their win at home a couple of weeks ago. So we're going to see what Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers offense, the Panthers team as a whole, let's see what they can do. Cam Newton comes onto the field first as the Panthers get the ball. 22 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 3,600 passing yards. So couple of big games away from a 4,000-yard season for Cam, and we'll see what he can do today against the Colts defense as we see first down and 10. And here comes Christian McCaffrey. That's a good way to start it out, an 8-yard run to start out the game. As you can see, last week 116 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns for Christian McCaffrey, so that's a great start for him to start off this week's game against the Colts, but that drive would stall. So here comes Andrew Luck. 33 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, about 3,800 passing yards. So Andrew Luck in Madden 20, unretired. He is still playing and putting up big numbers. As you can see here, he's going to complete the pass to T.Y. Hilton. And he had a big game last week, as you can see, 74 yards receiving, a touchdown for T.Y. Hilton, looking to keep that strong play going. As we can see, first and 10 now. They're inside the 40, and there's a sack fumble, and Brian Burns picks up the fumble. It was Eric Reed, who has been on a tear blitzing quarterbacks in the second half of the season, as he gets another sack. He had a 3-sack game a couple weeks ago. He goes in there and he just takes out Andrew Luck, and Andrew Luck fumbles the ball, and Brian Burns just adds to his stat sheet with the fumble recovery. But here comes Cam. He's going to complete to DJ Moore. So again, just a really important game for the Panthers here today, as he finds a wide open Greg Olsen on a 3rd and long, a 3rd and 15. Very important, and again, the Panthers getting off the slow starts this season, looking to reverse that this week. As you can see, Christian McCaffrey, he's all the way down to the 3, but it was 3rd down. It's 4th and 1. The Panthers are actually going to go for it, and Cam takes a licking, and so does Alex Arma. So the Colts were all over that play. So the Panthers elect not to go for 3; they elect to go for 4th and 1. Riverboat Ron, he loses the bet on that play. As you can see, Chester Rogers there with the completion. Start of the second quarter now. First play of the second quarter. There's a pass to Eric Ebron. So there's a nice play for the Colts. Colts driving, looking to get off to a fast start on the scoreboard, as both teams in the first quarter were scoreless. Again, it's just these slow starts for the Panthers that's been an issue for them. As you can see, all the way down to the 1, Andrew Luck throwing dimes, throwing darts out here. In the first half, he's down to the 1, and on 1st and goal, it's a pass to Devin Funchess in his revenge game against the Panthers. You know that touchdown for Devin Funchess feels good. Carolina elected not to give him a second contract in the offseason after his rookie deal expired. He did have really a non-existent second half after that Lions game last year, but it's good to see Devin Funchess. I don't have any animus towards him. It's good to see him succeeding, and, a nice play there as we see 3rd and inches, a big hole for Christian McCaffrey all the way across the 50. He's already got 42 rushing yards, so looking to stay hot after last week. And there's DJ Moore. Down to the 18-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey up the middle. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line at the 2-yard line. And Carolina here looking to answer the touchdown from the Colts as we approach halftime. Here comes Cam on 3rd and goal. He is going to take off. Open lane to the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Nice run by Cam Newton on that play. And as long as Graham Gano makes the extra point, we're going to be tied. And thankfully, Graham Gano does make the extra point here. You can see a lot more focus in the kicking game from the Panthers here as we get down to the nitty-gritty of the season. Graham Gano making extra points again, and everything seems fine. Today so far, 7-7, but here come the Colts now. 1st and 10, and it's a pass again to T.Y. Hilton, and there's going to be a face mask on Shaq Thompson. And that's going to give the Colts another 15 yards as they look to take the lead going into halftime with this drive. A little over 2.5 minutes left in the first half. And here comes Marlon Mack up the middle. Nice run by Marlon Mack. Gets him down to the 13-yard line as we approach the 2-minute warning in the second quarter. Now the defense struggling a little bit. They've only given up 7 points on the board, but a lot of big plays. As you can see, here's a touchdown by Chester Rogers in the end zone, wide open. But you can see Andrew Luck, his X-Factor rating is red, which means he is on fire right now. He is in the zone, and he throws a perfect pass. And Chester Rogers, I mean, it didn't even need to be a perfect pass with as wide open as he was, but that was a great throw by Andrew Luck. We're going to go into halftime, 14-7 Indianapolis. So the Panthers on the road. This is a big game for them, and for the Colts as well. They are 7-7, still in contention with Andrew Luck, still behind center, but they've got to win today as the Jaguars are. They've really hit a hot streak here in the second half of the season. Really, since we beat them in the early part of the season when they were 1-4, they've really gone on a hot streak, and they have taken over the AFC South. So the Colts are fighting for a wild card spot at this point at 7-7, so they have to win today. The Panthers, we're pretty secure in the playoffs. I don't think we've got a clinch spot in the playoffs yet, but we are definitely in a good position to at least get at the very worst the 6th seed in the NFC. But obviously Carolina, if we can get the win today and then beat the Saints next week, we would be the number 2 seed in all likelihood. So you're looking at a difference between being a 5th seed and having to go on the road versus being the 2 seed and obviously being able to play at home. But here comes an interception by Shaq Thompson. So a nice answer, a nice response by the Panthers coming out of the break, forcing an Andrew Luck turnover right off the bat. His X-Factor was still glowing, so he was still in the zone. That'll obviously knock him out of the zone. So Shaq Thompson with a great play, jumping the route there. But as I was saying, it's a difference between being the 5 seed and having to go on the road and play a team like the Rams that already beat us earlier this season versus, getting a home game and getting a bye week to heal up and rest up. So here comes Cam now. How will the Panthers respond to the fumble recovery? He's going to throw a pass, a beautiful throw to Curtis Samuel. That's going to get him inside the 10, inside the red zone. So that's a beautiful play right off of the interception. Carolina looking to create some points off of that turnover, get right back in this game. As it's 1st and goal, and Cam is going to float a beautiful pass to Curtis Samuel again. So Curtis Samuel makes a beautiful catch. And like we've seen, I've said it before in some of these other games, that when Curtis Samuel, when he has taken over games, he has really taken over games. So this is a good look for the Panthers as they look to take control of this game in the second half, possibly, as Cam Newton's going to pass again to Curtis Samuel, but he's going to be hurt on the play. The Colts, when they got the ball, they went 3 and out when they got the ball, so the defense forces a turnover, forces a 3 and out, and as you can see here early in the third quarter, which this is a concern for the Panthers, Curtis Samuel, who's having such a great year. You'd hate to see him miss the playoffs. But here comes Cam. He's going to get it to DJ Moore, who is the Panthers' other promising wide receiver coming into this season, who has made good on those promises. He's having a great year. He gets the Panthers to the 26 as they approach the red zone. But you can see it's a Bruce Sternum for Curtis Samuel. It looks like he is going to be okay, and he's not going to miss that much time as Cam looks for the end zone. He's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line. So Cam looking to get some work done with his legs this week, but here comes a sack, and there's a fumble. Just like the Packers game, although obviously this didn't seal a win for the Colts, but you know, on the 1-yard line, Cam takes a sack, fumbles, and that's going to erase the great start that the defense has made with those 3 and outs, and then forcing the 3 and out in Carolina a chance to really try to take control of the second half. Cam fumbles. They were in position right there to score. As you can see, Andrew Luck, despite only 14 points on the board, he has been having an outstanding game. But here comes Marlon Mack making guys miss, and he's in the open field. Marlon Mack. Will he go? Dante Jackson can't get him. Big run by Marlon Mack, 91 yards. He found a hole in that defense, and he takes it all the way for over 90 yards. Great run by Marlon Mack.
Break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big time jaunt all the way to the end zone. When your other targets aren't open.
So here come the Panthers. How will they respond to that big play? It's a play action for Cam. And he's going to throw off his back foot, but throws a laser to Torrey Smith. I don't know how he got that much behind that throw. That's a Madden play all the way, but, you know, it's one of those that you won't complain about if you're playing as the Panthers. And here comes Newton. He's going to find a lane again. His second rushing touchdown of the game. So Cam Newton getting back to his old ways, his old Superman ways, as he finds just an open lane there. Ties the game. Graham Gano, he's been on it today. 3 straight extra points made by Graham Gano. Let's give the guy a cookie because he's playing well. Panthers get the ball back after a 3 and out from the Colts, and there's DJ Moore over the middle. Another big play for DJ Moore. It's Carolina once again looking to take control of the game. So here come the Panthers now. Again with DJ Moore over the middle.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. 40.
Here we go with 1st and 10 now from the 40. It is another play where he's just throwing it off his back foot and just delivering passes. I mean, I have no idea how he's throwing these passes. Must be the arm strength, the 93 arm strength coming into play. But here comes Cam now. He's finding another wide open lane, and you can see he hurdles there. I pushed the wrong button for whatever reason. Might just be misremembering, but I was so used to slide being triangle for some reason, but it's actually square. But here comes the Panthers now as the defense once again does its job and gets the Panthers the ball back. And here comes a face mask on the Colts on Christian McCaffrey. 4.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Game tied. Carolina now down to the 13s driving. And Cam is going to find another lane. That time we pushed the right button and slides, but the Panthers weren't able to get in the end zone on 4th and goal. Look at this. Graham Gano, 4 for 4 on his kicks today. Graham Gano. I mean, good Lord. But here comes the screen pass to Marlon Mack, and he gets into the open field. Oh my goodness, 1:40 to go. Marlon Mack has completely taken over this game with a 75-yard touchdown on the screen pass He had a 91-yard run, of course, and now a 75-yard touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack. What a stud he has been the last couple of years for the Colts. So Carolina's got some work to do with about a minute and a half left on the road, needing to score a touchdown. You can see Cam, what he's done today, over 300 yards passing today with the 1 touchdown. He's also ran in 2 touchdowns, so we'll see what he can do here as he throws. Oh, dangerous pass, but Christian McCaffrey makes the play down to the 46-yard line. Carolina approaching midfield. We're going to go no huddle here as we try to get down the field and get a touchdown. Field goal obviously does nothing for us here. And here comes Cam now on first down. He's going to find Greg Olsen down the field. And that's a big play for the Panthers. As we're inside the 40-yard line now, down to the 38-yard line with 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Now down to 40 seconds. Second down to 15. Cam delivers to DJ Moore. Beautiful pass by Cam. And now we're down to the 17-yard line. 30 seconds left. Cam delivers to Christian McCaffrey. Down to the 6. 25 seconds left. Clock ticking. No huddle. Down to 13 seconds. 1 timeout left for Carolina. Cam, he's going to throw. It's caught. DJ Moore with 8 seconds to go makes the catch. Graham Gano makes the extra point. So he's 5 for 5 on his kicks. But DJ Moore is the hero today. The Colts weren't able to get into field goal range with only 8 seconds left. The Panthers have set up a game next week that will decide the NFC South and the number 2 seed in the NFC. 10-4-1 Carolina on a 4-game win streak down the stretch, and it'll be the Saints next week at home for a huge game. The Saints obviously ruined the Panthers season in 2017 when they got the brooms out, beat the Panthers all 3 games they played in 2017, including the playoff game in the wild card round that year. So the Colts, they're down to 7-8, likely going to miss the playoffs, but huge win for the Panthers. What a huge game for Cam. He did have the 2 fumbles, so that's the negative, but the positive, he led the Panthers down the field and delivers a pass to DJ Moore in the end zone for the win. DJ Moore had 126 yards receiving today. Big game for him. Big win for the Panthers. And so next week, I hope y'all will be here for us for the next game. It's at home. It's the Saints. Division rivalry for the NFC South crown. I hope y'all will be there. Subscribe, like, comment, and if you subscribe, you'll know when I upload that game, which will be here soon. See y'all.